Let's check in with Eden.
Thank you very much, Rance. As promised, we will delve a little bit deeper into this rock that I cannot put down. It's the pick and peel stone. A few weeks back, I introduced you to Renee Ben, who invented this toy. Take a look.
So I started looking for something that I could have at home and I could recreate that feeling. And I just started doing some research and development and looking around. I couldn't find any product on the market that could do this. And so I thought, well, what would I want something to look like if I was going to buy it? If I was going to actually use it, what would it have to have for me? And so I started looking and researching and trying to find different products, and through trial and error and my family thinking I was crazy, I finally found the lava rocks and then the glue, and it all came together.
And when she's mentioning what it does, it relieves stress. So this pick and peel stone is designed to give you something to do when you're feeling uptight. And Dr. Tracy Alloway, author, psychologist, is with us right now to talk about this. And Dr. Alloway, this picking motion, from what I've been reading from some of the reviews, has actually helped people who do things like picking at their own skin, pulling on their own hair. What is that behavior? What causes it, and what can people do?
So there's an actual clinical disorder that's called the skin picking disorder, where it's really triggered by stress, high levels of stress and anxiety. It's sometimes associated with OCD, where it's exactly as you described. You pick at your skin, you can also pull at your hair. It's a different disorder, but really the idea is that that motion or that action provides to some extent a relief for them.
So when you introduce something like this, is this beneficial, or would it be the opposite because you're actually rewarding yourself and letting yourself do it? Or should you just be trying to not do it at all?
I think really in this kind of situation, you want to replace the harmful behavior, which is the skin picking, which can obviously lead to scabbing. A lot of times individuals report also lower self-esteem because of what it actually does to their skin condition. So the idea is to, first of all, recognize the antecedents to this behavior. Sometimes people keep a tally or like a diary or a journal. What are the triggers that lead you to just kind of put your hand up there to start, picking at whether it's a scab on your arm or your face? And so recognizing when that happens is the first important step. But then also replacing that with a more healthy behavior like this is really fantastic.
Yeah, and you know what else I have found that this kind of thing does for me now? I only just opened this from the box. It's not like I've been using it, and I'm certainly not endorsing this particular product, although I will say it's right now at this moment sold out on Etsy, but wow. I saw that she posted that she would be replacing them in time for the holidays. But what I did notice is, like, I'm a snacker. I can't watch a television show or a movie without also snacking or playing on my phone. So I think this could be something that I could do, just sit there. You kind of have to watch out because it does make a little bit of a mess, and obviously this is really sharp. But I could see just sitting here when you also are trying to knock out the snacking or something like that. So we are going to come back with you. We're not letting you leave. We never let Dr. Tracy Alloway leave with just one and done. We're going to talk superstition when we come back. There's a reason, isn't there, that Mark felt he had to wear that same jersey when he would play football.
Why we have to pick up that lucky penny or cross our fingers, knock on wood. There's a reason behind all of that, and definitely a psychology to how that can actually be beneficial for us.
Okay, so more with Dr. Tracy Alloway. If you would like to learn more about Tracy and her books that she's written and all of the research she does, you can go to tracyalloway.com, and we're going to be right back with more River City Live.